alright.
We might have to camp here.
We might, yes. Good morning.
Good morning. Morning.
Morning. Good morning.
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 Morning. Good morning. Just packing up the bikes. It's sunny for now, but I've just noticed an ominous mark under my bike. Let's have a look. Oh, come on, helmet. You come on with me. Please. River black mark.
Wow! It's always one of the toughest parts of the day to bring the gear down to the bikes.
Come and have a look at my bike. My brake lever is an interesting shape. We can't figure out where the oils come from. It doesn't seem to still be dripping, so I think it might be something like float bowl issue or something like that when we initially parked it. I'm sure it'll be fine. Goodbye Hilltop Hotel. Alright, we have coffee and brekkie. Oh my god, it's so bright. Coffee and brekkie.
Hello.
We're aiming for a place called Moscow Villa. Everyone says the roads are actually okay. According to a guidebook, it's a bit clay based, so if the rains do come, we could be in for similar stuff to what we had a couple of days ago. And after that, we're just going to try and start heading north. See how far we get, I think. We're starting our return journey to Sydney now, so we've got 3 days to get there.
Yep.
Ready?
Time to say goodbye again to Omeo. Even though it's sunny now, we know there's rain coming, so we want to get a move on. For today's route, we're following a trail called Camp Avangap, which will take us back to Buchan. Although Harry might have found us a shortcut, we're going to investigate to see if we can make up some ground and finish maybe a bit closer to New South Wales. And perhaps fit in a couple of stops on the way.
The Washington Winch is the only steam-powered engine of its kind in Australia, with engine spars and cables still rigged for work. With hauling big logs up steep slopes. On this height it was used to lift logs off the ground, carrying them to the road and loading onto trucks. I would very much like a diagram of how does this work. So you can see there's like 8 different cables going around. Steam into the hydraulics, is this right? Pistons. Which connects to cog here. Which turns this wheel. I'm missing the belt bit. What's the belt doing? We are off. Some of the mysteries of the winch will remain mysteries for now.
And onward again, this time to snoop around Moscow Villa, which was an old summer cottage built by a fire spotter named Bill, and is now a popular cooking spot for travellers.
Yeah.
Then, straight back onto the bikes, and as the skies got darker, we started to get the sense that something was looming. Perhaps something more than just the weather was in the air.
So So Harry's just gone on ahead. This is the first point that the trail that he's made diverts from the trail that the guidebook gives us. And we've immediately come across this no-through road. So he thinks that's a lie. And he says it's only a kilometre ahead that we would even have a no-through road, so I don't know. We'll go ahead a kilometre and see what's there. I've got my doubts. But I'm always the negative one. I just hate doing steep things for no reason. Like, I don't mind doing them, but it's like to do them when you've been told it's a no-through road. You can see kind of open paddocks up ahead, which makes me feel like that's farmland, it's private property. Hello, Harry? You got these connectors. I've tried to use them 3 times over the trip, never once has he responded. Hello.
There you are.
So is it a through road?
I think it is. You coming? What's going on?
Oh, I was waiting for, I had my, you know, thing on for us being separated. I've been sending you messages. Did you have it on?
No, I didn't turn my radio on. I'm pretty sure it continues. I got most of the way to the end of it. I thought you were following me, so I came back because I thought something had happened.
Oh, no. I thought you were going to let me know if it continues. Okay, I'll come down. And this is the only steep bit?
Yeah, pretty much. There's also, I can see a sort of chicken track that goes to your left there. Oh, actually, no, I think you're doing the chicken track because the other one's the steep one. But yeah, it's steep.
Oh, for God's sake, Harry!
Come on, don't blame me. Door slippy. Private property, no access.
Turn around?
That's the way.
That way?
Yeah. Do you want me to check it out though?
Please.
I'll turn on my radio now. Now this is a bit of a uphill challenge. I'll just radio back to this now. Hello. Out of battery. That means I'm gonna have to do all of this twice.
Harry's gone to go and check out if we can get through this way. I'm listening on the radio for him to say yay or nay. Turned off my intercom because going down that last hill, like, obviously. Hello, Harry? Hello, Harry? Hello, Harry? Anyway, Obviously it's my own fault that I fall over. I don't have enough skill. But the one thing that I say to Harry is, if I'm going down something steep and I'm obviously concentrating, don't talk to me. Like, that's the one thing I say. And I get so frustrated because of the amount of times that I'll go down something steep and Harry will talk and I'll fall over. So turn my intercom off. I'm in a bad mood.
Ah, far out. Okay. I don't think I can cross that. Let's give it a look, but oh no. That's pretty fast flowing. Nothing electronic in my pockets, okay. But I think it's going to be very deep too. Yep. There's no crossing that. Okay. Back we go.
I think it's been about 15 minutes. Not picking up anything on the radio. Can't hear an engine. I just started to feel rain. So I'm not sure what's happened. Don't really know what to do. I think just wait.
Okay. Oh. Now I'm in a big hole. Okay, all the way back. All the way back now. Okay, I got it out of that bog. I haven't got past it yet. Let's do this. Get back to lift. She's not in the best of moods anyway. Don't want to stress her out.
Yeah, rain's definitely coming, but I can hear an engine now. In the distance. I presume that's Harry trying to get back to me.
Whoa. Radio died. Got all the way to the end. And there's a giant, deep, fast-flowing river. Unless you want to try this private property. Okay, let's go then.
Okay, that way's a no-go. Deep river. So we have to go back up this hill. Perfect.
Made it further than me. I was thinking we'll try and walk it up together.
Well, you might be able to ride my bike up.
I don't know. I don't think I can ride either of them up. It just turns to everything super slick.
Okay, you don't want to try and get mine up?
I can give it a go.
So how are we getting up?
I think let's try walking next to it. Engine on.
We won't be able to walk up this, it's too muddy.
Well, I want to give it a go. You don't have to then. It's alright.
We might have to camp here.
We might, yes.
I don't think we're not going to be able to push it because I can't even stand without slipping away. So I would guess just take it down. Oh, you okay?
Let's lift it a bit.
I can't.
Getting those wheelbarrows.
I won't, but I have to lift it from this side.
Okay, just so you know. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank goodness that was my good angle. No, not going to work, you're right. My back's covered, isn't it?
Yep.
Well,
it's an adventure.
Adventure. Okay, let's go down and find the least soggy, least slanted spot.
Yeah, it's really good.
That was the campsite you were thinking of?
So yeah.
Okay. I realised I didn't even try one thing.
What?
I was really close to getting it, right? On your bike?
Right.
At full road pressures, fully laden. We can walk our bags up, right? We can't pull the bikes up.
Yeah.
So I think my one first, because mine's got the shittiest tread. It's fishing about all over the joint.
Right.
And I just try and throw it up the hill at like 12 psi.
Okay. Let's give it a go.
Okay, you're down with that?
Yep. Generally straight, this is good. Oh! That's pretty good. Better than before, yeah. Better?
Yeah, I'll get it. I think I'll get it.
Because there is the question of, is it possible that the one that isn't straight might actually be better because it's less steep?
I'll give it a go this time. Come on, baby! Yeah!
We're one up the hill. I'll start carrying his bags up. Oh. Long way to go. walked it up. Oh, well, we made it to the top of that bad boy. Oh, Harry's just loading up my bike for me because I am pooped.
She brought the bags most of the way up the hill.
So now we return to the marked trail.
Like sooks.
Like, yeah.
Like giver-uppers. We could have gone through that neck-deep torrent.
We could have, but we didn't.
We could have camped out here overnight.
It's stopped raining now, which is really nice. Actually, you can see the valley, all the clouds going through the valley. That's the sort of private property, farmers' fields down there. But yeah, hopefully the rest of the marked trail is as good as the first half of the marked trail. Good little detour we did. Spice things up.
Pretty spicy.
Too spicy, really. Less spice next time. Ped neat noi. I think Harry, because we don't want the subscribers to know that we're silly fools that make silly decisions, we might just cheat the next shot to make it seem like we stayed on the track.
Yeah. Just because otherwise they'll be in the comments being like, that's why I never go anywhere unless somebody's already told me what it's like.
Yeah.
This is where, you know, people will be full of helpful advice that's 3 months too late, so probably better we just lie to them.
Yeah, pretend we didn't do this.
Oh look! That path that I plotted in the GPS, it's on a no-through road. What should we do?
I'd probably find a different route.
Yeah, it would be foolish to go down there, wouldn't it?
Yep, I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah, let's not be foolish people.
No, not with this rain.
Yeah, it would just be silly to go down there in the rain. It could be steep.
Yes.
Let's not do what foolish people do and carry on just the way.
Yes. Nailed it.
And I can hardly believe that we got out of there, but we were back on the road with only a couple of hours lost in the day. And with that success and teamwork, and a cessation in the weather hostilities, we were both back in high spirits for the rest of the afternoon. All thoughts of who had spoken to who, or who had asked a question meaning the other person needed to respond, those thoughts were all left at the bottom of a soggy high country hill, along with all of our problems for the day.
Yeah. Look at how much river there is. Oh my god, if we have to cross that.
Just impossible.
Okay, we did find another small problem, but nothing a backtrack couldn't solve.
The other one.
The rain stayed away for the rest of the ride. We just had to get ourselves up one final hill with our usual style.
Nice.
And then slide down the other side. Easy as that, we were back to civilization. And then we really were finding our fortunes turning around. We managed to find somewhere in Buchan that we could stay for the evening and thankfully dry ourselves off. All to get ready for another day's ride.
We made it. You can see the bikes up there behind us.
Yeah, we were really lucky. They just had a cancellation here and it's basically the only place
Yeah.
a long way.
Would have been camping or heading down south to give ourselves more time tomorrow, which would have felt awful. So yeah, it's beautiful. This place is so picturesque.
Yeah.
Got this view into the valley. We're at Buchan, I'm not sure.
So we are heading to the pub for another pub dinner.
Love our pub dinners.
Yeah, that's been our thing of the holiday, just pub dinners.
Pub dinners, Jack and Coke, and beating Lisset Pool.
Yeah.
And Big Buck Hunter. That was a tough day today, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was, there was moments that I was quite unhappy.
She turned off her headset, she wouldn't talk to me anymore.
I think it was, when because we have that different personality when it comes to stuff.
Yeah.
So when I see a no-through road and it's like, we know the weather's bad and I can see a steep hill,
Yeah.
I just go, no, why risk it? Whereas Harry's like, oh, it's probably, you know. And it ended up, it's good that we did it and got out, but the time was not very happy.
Yeah, it was good fun, good practice. I feel like I'm becoming more comfortable with the downhills and the slippiness and the ruts. So yeah, we're going to have two more days, and that'll be the end of the trip. So if you're enjoying it, subscribe. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Might hit some trails, see some caves.
It might not rain.
It might not rain. Mind you, they're sitting there being like, oh, I hope it rains. I hope it's so awful. Oh, I hope she gets angry at him again. See you soon.
See ya.
Yep. Yeah, that's it's going to be our washing.